Last year, December on 6, my father was kidnapped by Fulani herdsmen at, along Benongwari, Lagos Highway.
The average Nigerian is danger prone to horrors from banditry, killing, and kidnappings across the country. It is more disturbing when the armed forces with the mandate to safeguard lives and properties become victims themselves. Abbas Abubakar, a police officer who served with the Buruku Division of the Kaduna State Police Command, was kidnapped and killed by Fulani herdsmen while on duty at the police checkpoint on the Lagos-Kaduna Highway. What makes Abbas Abubakar's story special? Another victim of kidnap and gruesome murder. More still, a police officer. The story of Abbas Abubakar has to be told to give an insight into what transpired. His son James, speaking exclusively to Roots TV, shared a gut-wrenching image of his burnt dead body found days after his kidnap. James empties his heart to us, painting the picture of a perfect father Abbas Abubakar was.
My father was kidnapped by Fulani herdsmen at, along Benongwari, Lagos Highway. So he was kidnapped. At that moment, there were 4 of them. I think between 4 or 5, because I can't really know how many of them that went to the checking point at that day. So a friend of mine called me, telling me that this is what happened, that they attacked them, they lay ambush to my dad with his colleagues. Because my father now is a new, before the incident happened, he was a sergeant. They just, rank him a sergeant, as in he got it promoted that December. So I was like, how can you people go work and you people will now tell me that there's only one person that came back? So I keep on trying the number. The number was not going. I tried, the time I called, it was around 9 to 10 o'clock in the night. So when they picked the call, it was a Fulani man that picked the call. So because we greeted in Hausa language. Sorry, I am so by name, and I'm calling you. Please, I want to speak with the owner of the phone. That's my father. So the man answers to me that my father, he has been kidnapped. So when I heard that, I interjected, I end the call. I went back to the police station. When the incident happened, the police, the JTF and the army that are working in that particular location went back to that location that they kidnapped him. So they went to check if maybe he ran somewhere and fell and fainted. So they went to check if they can be able to see him. So they didn't. So it was when I called, I went back to the station. I met one Suleiman at the station guard that night. So I told him that I called this number and Fulani people pick and tell me that they are the one that kidnapped my father. Every blessed day before I go to bed, I called that number a day more than 15 times. What my plan was, okay, let them pick and ask, what is the problem? Is it money you people want for ransom or something else? I can't tell you if I could remember. That was the last time that I called the number they picked up when they told me that they kidnapped him, the Fulani herdsmen. I didn't hear anything from him again. I did not hear anything from those people. Week, days, later on, someone went to farm. So he now brought in a report telling our landlord that they saw a dead body at the bush there. I was like, although when the man was talking to me, he didn't mention my father. But immediately when I had a dead body, I knew it was my father. Throughout that day, I couldn't find myself. I can't eat. Even I want to eat, I feel like nothing is sweet for me. Nothing is sweet for me. I have to calm down because since I'm the firstborn, and whatever I do, that's what my mother watch up. If I misbehave, she'll misbehave, maybe by crying, by broken down. So I have to console her. I have to talk to her. I have to tell her that, see, my prayer point when this thing happened was just 2 things. If my father is alive, Lord, bring him back home. But if my father is dead, let me see my father's dead body and bury him. That was my prayers at that particular incident. My father is a man of integrity. Despite in Nigeria, people condemn their job. Why? Because they collect bribe. But I can tell you that what makes these people collect that money is just few reasons. He has family, one. He has wife. He pay bills. He buy uniforms. He buy shoes. How much are they collecting salary that they can be able to cater for their family? I'm not saying maybe the salary is not much. But what I think in my own thinking, that's what sometimes a lot of them push them into that. But I've never had, since the years I've been in that location, nobody ever approached me and say your father is a bad person. It's one of them. Nobody will say that your father have ever done me something that I'm not happy with him. My dad don't collect bribe. When something happened to you, he feel like it happens to him or someone into his family. I can bold enough to tell you that. His name, he has name. The Gbagi people call him Inyanu. Meaning of Inyanu, our own. That's the Gbagi people in that particular location. Very gentle man, very calm man. My dad don't like you to salute for him. Who are you? For you to salute my dad, just give him a handshake. He don't mind whether he senior you by age or by rank. No. And I take that legacy today. I don't want people to call me sir. Because when you call me sir, it's like you're insulting me. But nobody came maybe from the state government with the name of Kenya. We came for what happened to the family. I lost my dad. I'm 25 years old now. I have to further my education. No any day, if I will pick up my phone now to call somebody from my location today, from when I left Kaduna coming down to Abuja here, I left on Friday. Today is Monday. They will tell you that they killed someone. If not, the latest they kill 2 people or 1 person a day. Most especially, some people are travelers. They don't know them, who they are, where are they going from. There was a time that they killed more than 6 people at as a spot. They have to do mass burial. These people are the people that voted for you people. During rain, everything, they came out to vote. But the insecurity in Kaduna State, especially in my location, government have failed us. During the farming season, people were not going to farm. Why? Because you are scared. If you go there, you bend down. Before you rise up, now you see a gun pointing at you. Who? Fulani. Government of Kaduna State government have failed. Have failed because right now, as I'm talking to you now, I can't leave Abuja today by 2 o'clock. Okay, it will take me 2 to 3 hours journey from Abuja to Kaduna. Okay, when I drop, at what time will I drop? I can't follow my road at 6, 7, 8. I can't do that. I could remember the last time I was traveling, I was coming back from Gombe State. I entered Kaduna by 7 o'clock. I knew that the road was not good. I was not having money maybe just go to a particular hotel. Let me just, spend it, and maybe tomorrow morning I can go back. But when you go there, sometimes we have some drivers that, whatever it will happen, let it happen. Sometimes they drive at night. Do you know how to drive it? I can start car now after I load my passengers. When I start going, immediately when I reach that last roundabout that I told you, that you're approaching to Buruku, they do off light. A driver can walk for more than 1 kilometer or about 1 kilometer, his light is off. He will only on it and dim it, just to look his front, and still what? Off it again. Why? Because he is scared. He can't, when he on the light, maybe these people are there. So whenever they off the light, sometimes they don't know which of the direction the car is coming. Are they coming here or are they coming there? So I've been into the car and I saw how they drive at night. Like we now that our parents die at service, their wives are there, their children are there. So I'm not saying basically of my family, but now I'm talking generally to the country. Please, whenever all these things is happening, do what you can do to help this family so that they can cope up.